I'm not gonna have time to do an actual makeup video. As you can see, I didn't even try to hide my my silver hair. So okay. So really quickly, I wanted to talk to you about the new products I got from the 2015 the Fergie Wet and Wild. The first thing I want to say is, they said they changed their formulas back to the old formula. So when I got this, it looks so pretty. It's so shimmery. I thought, cool. Same old formula, not pigmented at all. But, you know, for collectors, you just use your base, use your primers. I found out why these were $8. It's not that you're paying for the extra $2. The extra $3 is because you are also getting a double-ended brush, which really, I was like really excited about that. I didn't expect that. I love these domed. I think these are called tapered. I love the domed brushes. It works. These tapered brushes work well with my small deep set eyes to do the crease. It's great for blending, and then of course this is to apply the eyeshadow. So you're not just paying $3 for 2 extra eyeshadows, which it's smaller. As you can see, one of these are smaller than the 8-pan, but you're also paying for the brush. So I guess I can see them charging $3 extra for that. These came out pretty pigmented. I was more impressed with this one. It's got 3 mattes, one that has some glitter in it, but obviously it comes off matte, and the shimmery ones. This one came off really pigmented. This one has all shimmers and didn't come out as pigmented, but still more pigmented than this. So I'm really not sure what's up with that, because they're both from the Fergie line. And then by the end of this week, all the Walgreens should have the new wall up. And I haven't checked them out, but I went through to my own neighborhood twice a month, every second and fourth Saturday. I have crochet club, and I went to some of the Walgreens there. None of them have put up the walls yet, and I just happened to stop at a CVS, which I like because they carry Black Radiance, and they usually carry all things Black Radiance, whereas other stores might not. So I found it there. I couldn't use my $1 off coupon, but you know, I have my CVS points, so I got, I think, $2 off. And I thought this was flesh toned, and it's not. It's gold with pink and brown, and the pink and brown is going to neutralize that gold, so it's not so in your face gold. Now last summer I got this one. That was limited edition gold. I think it was for last spring. I'm going to compare the two so you can see the difference. So as you can see, this gold is standing out as a really, really, really intense gold, whereas the pink and the brown neutralized that gold and softened it out. So that's what you're getting with that. And so I like it. I really like it. Again, I cannot wear bronzers too well, unless they're very, very, very light bronze color. And then lastly, I guess since I'm not into loose pigments anymore, Nouveau Cheap announced a year ago that some Walgreens, and a bit of advice, if you're ever looking for Black Radiance, you have to go to neighborhoods where they'll have dark-skinned clientele. So African American women, Hispanic women, those neighborhoods will have Black Radiance. If you go to a Caucasian neighborhood, you will not find Black Radiance. I'm surprised that we have a Walgreens here, borderline, the one I was telling you about is borderline, Houston, Brazoria, Houston and Pearland. That one has Black Radiance, and it surprises me because this is a predominantly Caucasian neighborhood, but that's good for me, right? Now, supposedly they had loose pigments last year, 4 colors, and at the time I think I had seen them. I think I actually had seen them, but I really wasn't, I'm not into pigments. But I was checking out what's new with Black Radiance, and there's a little advertisement that at Family Dollar, these loose pigments will be there. And I checked out a few Family Dollars, and I just didn't find it. When I went to my old neighborhood, I checked out this CVS, and not only did they have this, surprisingly, they had the loose pigments. And these loose pigments came in purple, pink, blue, and orange. And I go every second and fourth Saturday. And when I went the last Saturday, not this past Saturday, but the time before that, 3 weeks ago, I didn't want to go out there because it was so raining, pouring rain, and cold, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I didn't go, and I wish I had, because when I went 2 weeks later, they had them, and it was picked clean, and the only colors left were the purple and the pink. Had they had all the colors, I would have probably picked them up. So one of the things, I don't know if you can tell, it looks like it's in the jar. It looks like it's a deep purple. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have the sifter. The older I get, the more clumsy I get, and I dropped a black pigment. And thank goodness it had the sifter, but a good amount fell all over the floor. And I had to scrub that out of the carpet. So that's the only thing I don't like, and I've been more and more clumsy. But if you look at it from here, you notice it doesn't look like a deep purple. And it's actually when you, first of all, I tried this on without a primer. Nothing. It comes with a primer, a small size of the primer. These primers, it goes for $7, I think, and when the regular Wet n Wild one, I think, is $5. So I was kind of turned off by that, but you get a pretty good sized one with these pigments. Had I bought all 4, I would have had 4 of these. So I tried it on with the primer, and oh my goodness, it's a gorgeous purple with like a blue sheen to it. Really beautiful. So supposedly certain Family Dollars carry this. If you go to the Black Radiance website, it will tell you which stores will carry Black Radiance. Now, I'm not going to say that it's going to have it, but I will check out my Family Dollars first. And I don't know why these came out a year ago, limited edition. They're saying it's exclusive to Family Dollar. They're still saying it's limited edition. And yet I found it at my CVS. And they were seen a year ago at Walgreens. So I went to my CVS. They had a display. Had I went the second Saturday, it probably would have been full. I would have picked up one of each color, but they had some pink and purple, so I just said, if I can't have them all, I'll just take the purple. So really pretty. If you can find it, pick it up. I don't know if they're going to make it permanent, exclusive to Family Dollar, but there is an advertisement on their page saying that it is limited edition, exclusive to Family Dollars. Again, I will go. It tells you exactly which stores carry it. So again, I would go to ones that predominantly a Hispanic or African American neighborhood.